Good evening and welcome, graduates, families, members, friends, and guests to Bristol's 40th High School Equivalency Graduation Ceremony. My name is Nancy Labonte, Director of Bristol's Adult Education Department. Before we get started, we ask that you please remain standing for the national anthem and the reading of the Pledge of Allegiance. Now, I invite a current Bristol Adult Education English language student and native of Brazil to lead the Pledge of Allegiance. Maria Inacio has been a proud citizen of the U.S. since April 25, 2025. She has lived here for 9 years and is currently exploring options for further study and a new career path. Maria?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Thank you, Maria. Your reading added a very special element to the ceremony, and congratulations on your U.S. citizenship. This evening, we are honoring 2024 and 2025 graduates who studied in the Fall River and the Adult Education online programs, as well as those achieving the high school equivalency credential directly through the Bristol Testing Center. We are also pleased to be honoring recipients from our partner agency, Youth Build of Fall River. Welcome to you all. As Director of the Adult Education Department, I oversee high school equivalency, English language, and transitions programming at Bristol, where we support more than 600 students per year in pursuing their dreams for a better future. Students come to our programs to improve their lives and those of their families through education. These students in programs are supported by a dedicated, talented staff, many of whom are here with us tonight on stage and in the audience, with most having been with the program for many years. Your commitment to this work and role in student success are undeniable, and we are very grateful for you. Please join me in giving these dedicated professionals a hand for all they do to contribute to students' accomplishments. Thank you, adult education staff. Thank you, families and friends, for your support as well. And thank you, graduates, for your part, your commitment, your tenacity as you worked toward achieving your high school equivalency. I would also like to acknowledge and thank Bristol's Board of Trustees, the President's leadership team, and the academic and campus deans and academic faculty for their support of adult education here at the college. With us tonight are Joan Medeiros, Chair, Board of Trustees. Joan, let's give her a hand. Thank you for your commitment. Also, board member Tony Lima, and we have our student trustee, Soraya Rivera Arroyo. And the president's leadership team, we have Vice President of Marketing and Communications, Joyce Brennan. Just give us a wave. Chief Human Resource Officer, Emmanuel Echevarria. Vice President, Chief Academic Officer, Academic Affairs, Andrew Fisher. And the Vice President for Administration and Finance, Steve Kenyon. Then there's Chief Strategy Officer, April Lynch. Vice President, Economic and Business Development, Breanne McDonough. Vice President, Student Services Enrollment Management, Kate O'Hara. Thank you, Kate. Chief Information and Data Officer, Joanne Pelletier. Chief Advancement Officer, Judy Urquhart. And then finally, as well as the campus and academic deans, thank you again for your support and for joining us tonight. Your support is greatly appreciated. And for all of the other college staff who are here as well, some of whom helped us put this ceremony together and supported us through the presentation and stage presence, thank you for your excellence and ongoing support. Now, I would like to introduce President Sedgwick Harris to offer his greetings. A proud community college graduate himself, Dr. Harris brings more than 25 years of leadership in higher education to his role. On March 3rd, 2025, Dr. Harris became the 5th president in Bristol Community College's 60-year history. His dedication to student success, innovation, and workforce readiness continues to guide Bristol forward. Please join me in welcoming the president of Bristol Community College, Dr. Sedgwick L. Harris.
Well, good evening. Some of the people on the staff would tell you that wasn't good enough. So we're going to try that again, okay? On 3, 1, 2, 3. Good evening. That's better. Well, I'd like to take the opportunity to welcome you all to Bristol Community College. As stated previously, I am the proud 5th president, but one of the things I'm most proud of is that I, too, am a community college graduate. You see, I come from a family where I was a first-generational student. For those who don't know what that means that my parents, at the time of me entering into college, were not educated beyond high school. They did not have an associate's degree. They did not have a bachelor's degree. But the one thing that my mother and father knew for me was that education was going to create a pathway. And tonight, we are here to celebrate the folks who are graduating tonight that are on their way in their journey. So let me take this opportunity to be the first to congratulate each of the graduates here tonight. We have already recognized, but I'd like to take the opportunity once again to recognize our Board of Trustees who are here, Chair Baderas, Trustee Lima, as well as Soraya Rivera. These individuals spend countless hours of working with the staff and the faculty here to make sure that these opportunities are available to our students. So once again, thank you for all the work that you do and the things that you give and the time and effort that is provided to create pathways for these students. As I stated earlier, I'm very proud to be the 5th president here at Bristol Community College, and it is my honor and pleasure to welcome all first-time visitors, as well as returners, family, friends, as well as the graduates of 2025. Graduates, congratulations. You have reached an incredible milestone, earning your high school equivalency diploma. Your accomplishments, as stated earlier, is a very special one, as this is the 40th Bristol High School equivalency graduation ceremony, which aligns with our 60 years of educating our communities. Tonight's ceremony is highlighted by the unwavering commitment of Bristol Community College to educating students at the adult education programs from our earliest existence. You see, the GED and HSE exam is very challenging, and I'm sure any of you sitting in the first 3 rows could tell us that. But one of the things I want you to know is that it covers 4 years, 4 years of high school content, which many say is harder than achieving your high school diploma. And some of you even learned English on top of those exams. But you did it. You didn't waver. You held steady. You did it. This is the kind of persistence that we're honoring tonight. But let me take a moment to share a story with you of a close friend of mine, Dr. Mark Lanting. You know, today, Mark is the Dean of Communications and Humanities at Rock Valley Community College in Illinois. And as he puts it, the best community college in Illinois. Let me repeat that, in Illinois, not Massachusetts. And I agree with that. But his journey was not predictable by any means. You see, Mark didn't graduate from high school. He fell a few credits short. But his parents took the opportunity to give him an option. And his option was either A, go back to school for 1 semester and finish his high school diploma, or go to work. Mark chose the latter. Mark went to work. Mark spent 2 years working at a chemical plant. It was hard, it was tough, and it was physical work. But in his position, he learned this much. He learned that hard work developed his character that was necessary to build a strong and steady work ethic. While learning a lot, he knew that working in that chemical plant was not his destiny. So he studied hard, and he passed his high school equivalency. And at that moment, his life changed. He then enrolled in community college, and he teases me about this because in my 10 years of working in Illinois, there are 3 community colleges that start with the letter K. There's Kaskaskia, there's Kishwaukee, and there's Kankakee. I worked for 2 of them. So he teases me about having the only diploma that I didn't have to touch. But he went on after his associate's degree and got his bachelor's degree, a master's degree in English, and then he became a teacher, eventually getting his doctorate degree. And today, as the dean at Rock Valley College, he helps students discover their path, just like he did. So, as you listen and you hear the story of Dr. Lanting, I think it's your time to be honored and recognized. And that time is no better time than the present. Right now, today, this moment is time for you to take charge and head down that path. For many of you, the next step will be college. Right here, college, right here, nowhere else, right here. And that opportunity to access college has become easier with the dedication of the state and what they've done with the Massachusetts Free Community College, a step that makes college accessible. You are supported here by Bristol Community College, and we want you to take full advantage of each and every opportunity that we offer, like you did with the High School Equivalency HSE program. So, once again, tonight is your night. The beginning starts now. It doesn't end here. Continue to learn, continue to grow. We will be here to assist you along the way. You have already proven that you have what it takes to be successful. Therefore, on behalf of our Board of Trustees, our faculty, staff, and students here at Bristol Community College, class of 2025, congratulations, and I wish you all the best. At this time, I'd like to introduce and bring to the podium Brianne McDonough, the Interim Vice President of Economic and Business Development. Brianne.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, President Harris, for sharing that inspiring story about your friend and colleague, Mark, from Rock Valley College. I imagine that the beginning of that story resonates with many of you here today. You may have not originally finished high school, and you had a choice. Remember where you were when you started this journey that you are finishing here today. When you decided to enroll at Bristol to complete your high school equivalency. Take a moment to remember that now. This graduation is more than just a ceremony. Today marks a milestone, a moment that now marks how far you've come and all the possibilities that now lie ahead. Some of you may go on to become nurses, educators, technicians, or entrepreneurs. Others may still be planning for their next step. But whatever path you take, today is a door opening, an opportunity for growth into a future that you've worked hard to claim. To our graduates, your hard work, your perseverance, and your commitment brought you to this moment. Be proud. To the families, friends, and loved ones, thank you for the encouragement, every ride, every patient word that you offered to today's graduates. Today is your moment too, and now it's time to celebrate. With that, I pass this back to Nancy Labonte, and congratulations to our graduates here today.
Thank you, Brianne, for your thoughtful and encouraging words. Next, I have the privilege of introducing this evening's commencement speaker. Each year, we look to identify someone whose message can speak personally to graduates, as well as inspire you through their experiences and their life story. This year, we are welcoming a champion of public education with a unique perspective on your accomplishment. A proud former educator with over 30 years of experience working in the Fall River public school system, Paul Coogan has dedicated his life to the city of Fall River. He taught at Cuss and Talbot Middle Schools and Durfee High School, where he engaged directly with students and left a lasting impression. He also served on both the Diamond Regional Vocational High School Committee and the Fall River School Committee before being elected mayor. He is also a proud graduate of Durfee High School and Bristol Community College. Please join me in welcoming the Honorable Paul Coogan, Mayor of the City of Fall River.
You know, it's great to come to these things and be the third speaker, because everything I said, Vice President McDonough said, and my good friend President Harris took about 10 of my lines, so now I'm looking at a half-empty paper. But I do want to make sure I acknowledge what we're doing here tonight. This is so, so special. I want to congratulate the class of 2025 with their high-set diplomas, which are going to open a ton of doors for you to push your way through. As Mayor of Fall River, it's a pleasure and an honor for me to be here with you and acknowledge this very, very important accomplishment. You might not even realize it yet, but the people on this stage do. We know what you've done for yourself. And it's especially wonderful to see the family, friends, and others here who supported you and are obviously key to your success, as well as Bristol Community College and its wonderful staff. We know that adult education, high school equivalency students like you see in these first 3 rows are some of the hardest working students. They manage to juggle work, family, and other life responsibilities. And as I said, I saw the age range when I went in the back, and it's so touching to see these people moving forward at no matter what stage you are in your life. I don't care. This is the way you get to the future. All of you graduating today made important and life-changing choice to continue their education and pursue a new path, one that's going to open so many doors and windows for you, a career, a job, higher education, or just continuing to help in our community. And it is so, so important that you use what you learned here to help others. That's the message I say at every graduation I've gone to this year. Your job is to help others, to lift the next generation up to be better people. And it is so, so admirable that you chose to invest in yourselves. And this deserves to be recognized and celebrated tonight, today, right here. I know it's not always easy to go back to school. It's not easy sometimes to be in school. But your motivation and your desire to succeed, whether you were taking classes or studying independently online, it meant passing an important exam, doing an extra paper. The high school equivalency exam is no walk in the park. It is extremely difficult. Don't ever look down on what you've accomplished in this school with yourselves. Over the last several years, Fall River has experienced unprecedented development and growth in our community. We've witnessed the expansion of so many businesses that I hope will hire some of the people in these first few rows. The credential you're receiving tonight will open up opportunities for you, both personally and professionally, and will make you marketable in the business world. And I encourage you to, again, engage and volunteer in our community, get involved with civic activities, and continue to support each other. I hope many of you made lifelong friends in this program. I personally applaud the tenacity you showed to complete this program and achieve your credentials despite many life obstacles. You are young adults and old adults who have seized the opportunity to go back and get something you may have missed. You came back and you got what you deserved, and you're getting it here tonight, your high school equivalency credential. Today is a major day in your life, and let no one take anything from you. You had a vision for you and your family, and you committed to realizing that vision, doing whatever it took so you could be proud of yourself, and the people on this stage could be proud of you, and the people in the audience could be proud of you. You know who you are, and you know who you're going to be. Congratulations and best wishes for continued success, and welcome as high school graduates to the great city of Fall River, and congratulations going forward. Good luck and Godspeed, and also have some fun this summer, please. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Mayor Coogan, for your support and for speaking to our graduates this evening. Too short. Good evening. My name is Carmen Botello, and I am the Associate Director for ESOL Program at Bristol Adult Education Department. And I am here to introduce our student speakers. Our first student speaker this evening is Tracy Soares. She grew up in Fall River and attended Durfee High School and left school when she was 16 due to issues with learning disabilities and being bullied. She had been trying to come back to school for at least 20 years before finding success in the Fall River Adult Education Program. Please welcome Tracy.
So much. Good evening, graduates, friends, family, Bristol staff, and distinguished guests. My journey began as most do. I wanted my mother and my children to be proud of me. They say it takes a village to raise a child. Well, let me tell you, it took a village to help me be successful in this program. Each day was a struggle because I wasn't good at math, and I've always had a hard time getting my thoughts down on paper. I came to this program scared and unsure of myself. That's when fate or coincidence took over and I met my friend Jen. There wasn't a week that went by that we didn't have to push each other and say, you got this. We did have it, but not without hurdles along the way. Jen and I both connected with our instructors because they could see that we pushed ourselves so hard. Sarah Leary taught me to open up my horizons with reading. She opened us up to so many incredible authors with amazing personal stories that we could relate to in the struggle aspect. Jean Miles worked with us very slowly, helping us to understand math at our own pace. Bob Bailey, he made us laugh taught us things we didn't even realize we were learning, and in the end, they were incredibly important skills. Pamela Glass. There are so many things that must be said about Pam, but we'll be here all night. She is an absolute saint. She takes the most difficult subject for us and made it understandable and doable. She's been my rock through all the personal struggles. She was there for the hugs. She was there for the tears and all the positive thoughts. There was no end to her kindness. Carol, who tutored Jen and me to help us get through the stuff we just couldn't get in class. She sat with us every week, listening to what we were struggling with, and went over every single piece, step by step. Bristol Community College not only gave me my diploma, but most of the people I encountered became friends and family. During my studies, I was diagnosed with a serious medical disorder after having a car accident. Lori was incredibly understanding the entire time. I went through a very serious medical situation with my mother and my son as well. The entire faculty was by my side. They listened when I cried, when days were just completely unmanageable. They got me through it. For anyone looking to further their education, I couldn't stress enough how wonderful, caring, and motivational the people in this program are. They got me through the biggest hurdles of my adult life. As I stand on this stage speaking to you because of their unwavering support and encouragement. Since receiving my diploma, I was enrolled and accepted into the veterinary health program here at Bristol. Let me just say, seriously, the kindness, the caring, and motivation does not end with the adult education program. The college is just as wonderful. Thank you, Bristol Adult Education, for being my most incredible experience of my life. I appreciate you, and I will love you all forever. Congratulations to all the graduates. May you succeed in all your adventures, wherever they may take you. Thank you.
What an amazing story of accomplishment and success. Thank you, Tracy. You have truly inspired us all. Our second student speaker is here tonight to describe her unique experience having studied for a high school equivalency in our online program. It is a true honor to stand before you tonight and introduce someone whose journey is nothing short of inspiring. Michelle Watson is a powerful example of what it means to never give up. Like many of us, she once battled self-doubt, and not only because of her own uncertainties, but also because because others often doubted her abilities. Instead of letting that define her, Michelle stayed determined to pursue her dreams of attending college. Through perseverance and resilience, she proved that success belongs to those who refuse to quit. Tonight, Michelle is here proudly to share her story and to remind everyone who has ever questioned their worth or ability that they too are capable of achieving great things. Please join me in welcoming Michelle.
Oh, thank you. And I said I wouldn't cry tonight. Thank you, Carmen, for introducing me. It is truly an honor to be here. Good evening, everyone. Family, thank you. Family, friends, staff, and fellow graduates, we're finally here. Elizabeth Edwards once said she stood in the storm, and when the wind did not blow her away, she adjusted her sails. About 4 years ago, I made the decision to set sail on a journey of my own. Like any ship leaving a rocky shore, I wasn't sure of what waters I face. But I knew I had to try for myself and for my nephews, who were also struggling with school. I wanted to be a role model, not someone who gave up when life got hard. I wanted to prove that where you're going matters more than where you started. And like any journey, mine came with storms. I faced moments of self-doubt, discouragement, and voices, sometimes even my own. That said, I couldn't do it. Some days it felt like my ship had been wrecked by the waves. But like any vessel worth saving, I repaired the broken parts, carried my scars, and kept going. Those scars aren't a sign of failure. They're proof of survival and strength. Now, I want to thank the people who were my crew, because I wouldn't have made it to this day without you. To my husband, thank you for supporting me and always making sure I had a meal before class. To my sister, Amanda, thank you for encouraging me to go back to school and believing in me when I needed it the most. Although you weren't the greatest study partner, you held me up. And to Chris Silva, thank you for refusing to let me quit in 2021. You saw something in me I couldn't yet see in myself. To Cindy Aruda, my English teacher, thank you for poking me every day to take the writing test. You knew I was scared to take it, but you believed I was ready, and I was. To Miss Dottie, Miss Cowan, and Glenn, thank you for being there with kindness, guidance, and unwavering support. And finally, to Bristol Community College, thank you for offering the flexibility to learn online. Without the opportunity, I wouldn't have been able to accomplish my dream to attend college. To the graduating class, my advice is this: the storms will come. There will be setbacks, frustration, and days when quitting feels easier. But remind yourself, never give up. You got this. More importantly, be someone others can lean on. I kept coming to class, even after passing all of my tests, because I wanted to be the person to offer support, like others did for me. I hope you do the same, and always remember, make people laugh. It's contagious. And sometimes laughter is the lifeline someone needs. Today, many of us have accomplished something we once thought was impossible. We are living proof that it's never too late to chase your dreams, no matter your age, your background, your challenges. Nothing stood in our way of reaching the moment. We've weathered the storm, and we've crossed the finish line. Although the finish line has come, this is just the beginning. So adjust your sails and get ready to embark on your new journey. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Those are two tough acts to follow. Thank you, Tracy and Michelle, for sharing your powerful stories with us. Your journey reminds us that behind every high school equivalency credential, there's a story of perseverance, transformation, and hope. Good evening. My name is Heather Harrison, and I am the Associate Director of the Adult Education Transition to College Programs. Our program supports students as they take those important next steps after completing their adult education journey, steps that lead to college, career training, and exciting new opportunities. At this time, I have the honor of presenting the Andre J. Godwin Memorial Scholarship Award. The scholarship was established in memory of Andre J. Godwin, a former Bristol student who passed away in 2023. Andre's life was marked by extraordinary talent, unwavering resilience, and a deep kindness that touched those around him. Despite the significant challenges he faced with mental health, Andre approached life with courage and persistence, supported every step of the way by his family. This scholarship honors Andre's legacy by supporting a student at Bristol who is pursuing their high school equivalency credential and transitioning into a credit-bearing certificate or degree at Bristol Community College. The award is given to an individual who reflects Andre's spirit, someone who demonstrates strength in the face of adversity, perseverance through hardship, and continues to strive for their goals. It is my pleasure to announce that this year's Andre J. Godwin Memorial Scholarship is being awarded to Tracy Soares. Please join me in congratulating Tracy as she comes forward to accept this honor. You want to stand over here so I can take your picture? Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations again, Tracy. Good evening. My name is Eileen Cruz, and I am the Associate Director of Bristol's Fall River Adult Education Program, assisting students to gain the skills they need to earn a high school diploma and prepare for future opportunities. Tonight, I'm excited to recognize several graduates for their outstanding achievement and commitment to their education. The first award this evening is the High School Equivalency Achievement Award, which recognizes a graduate who achieved the highest overall score on the exam. To earn a high school equivalency credential, individuals must pass a rigorous set of exams in language arts, science, social studies, and math. The 2025 High School Equivalency Achievement Award is presented to Kelly Payton. Kelly, please join us on the stage to receive this award. The next award is the Diane McMullen Persistence in Education Award. Diane McMullen was a beloved former dean of adult literacy here at Bristol Community College. Diane was a staunch advocate for opportunities for adult learners. She was known to honor the experience of working toward a goal, even when the journey took an unexpected path. The Diane McMullen Persistence in Education Award honors remarkable individuals whose unwavering determination, resilience, and commitment have been evident throughout their academic journey in Bristol's adult education program. This award celebrates their extraordinary ability to stay focused, motivated, and dedicated to their goals, and serves as a testament to their strength of character. Adult education instructors and staff have identified 13 graduates to receive this honor. Will the following graduates please come up on stage? Roland Abaramia. Beatrice Azevedo. Michael Bonina. Yendri Diaz. Jasmine Giluli. Ryan McDonough. Amoya Mowat. Nancy Pereira. George Ramirez. Jenna Sherlock. Jennifer Sylvia. Tracy Soares. And Fatima Zora. The next award this evening is the Bristol Adult Education Spirit Award. This award recognizes students who consistently go above and beyond to foster a positive and inclusive school environment through their spirited actions, contagious enthusiasm, and involvement in program and campus events. This year, we are recognizing 2 graduates who exemplify Bristol adult education spirit. When I call your name, please come to the stage. The first recipient is Kelly Payton. The second recipient is Michelle Watson. Congratulations to all award recipients.
Okay, so now for one of the more exciting parts of the ceremony, the awarding of the high school equivalency certificates. Yeah. At this time, I would like to invite Lori Sharon, Education and Career Advisor for the Fall River Program, to read the names of our graduates as they come to the stage to receive their certificates. Just a bit more about Lori. Lori has worked with Bristol Adult Education for more than 15 years, providing individualized, proactive support to students, enabling them to persist in their studies. Lori?
Michelle Watson. Tracy Soares. No, you're good. No, she's supposed to be coming. You're going to give me your card, yeah. Jacqueline Ramos. Oh, yeah, I don't need it. Yendri Diaz. Michael Bonina. Anthony Procaccini. You don't have a card. Go ahead. Jennifer Sylvia. Roland Abaramia. Ryan McDonough. Nancy C. Pereira. Beatrice Acevedo. Amoya Mowat. Tashika Reynolds. Fatima Zora. Jasmine Galuli. Ella Marie Williams. Jenna Sherlock. Crystal Wrightington. Alyssa Swyader. Kelly Payton. Justin Edge. Mackenzie Gendrolis. Brianna Brown. Robert Holloway. Shakori Holloway. Noah Lopes. Jacinia Rusco.
No.
Mackenzie Zavitas. Justin Montijo. Shavania Daniels. Zachary Bowditch. Amanda Chandler. Jane Mulroy. Elizabeth Aruda. Zaven Kuhn. Dejenica Exume. Diana Cordero. Kyle Graybill. Marcus Alago. Jayshawn Baptista. Marilise Martinez. Iara Martins. Akeem McField. Annie Castillo. Haley Imbrogna. Somari Mar. Crystal Mello. Jaleesa Meredith. And last but certainly not least, Cindy Santiago. Yeah. Congratulations to the class of 2025.
Well, my next comment was to stand, so you're already standing, okay? So I would like to ask the graduates, now that you're standing, to move your tassels from the right to the left in recognition that you are now a graduate. Wonderful. Congratulations again. I ask that you all now be seated and remain seated until the processional from the stage has exited the area, okay? We welcome you all now to refreshments, taking photographs with the president, family, friends, and to celebrate with us further in the lobby of this building. Note that you can also collect your certificates with your name printed on them at the desk in the front of the lobby, okay? So this concludes our ceremony.